Chapter 64. Connor. Connor looks out the dormitory windows, devastated. Lev is here at Happy Jack. How he got here doesn't matter. All that matters is that Lev will now be unwound. It's all been but nothing. It's all been for nothing. Connor's sense of futility makes him feel like part of himself has already been cut out and taken to the market. Connor Lassiter? He turns to see two guards at the entrance. Around him, most of the kids have left for the unit for their afternoon activity. The ones that remain take a quick glance at the guards and at Connor, then look away, busying themselves in anything that will keep them out of this business. Yeah, what do you want? Your presence is requested. Your presence is requested at the Harvest Clinic, says the first guard. The other guard doesn't talk. He just chomps on chewing gum. Connor's first reaction is that this can't be what it sounds like. Maybe Risa sent them. Maybe she wants to play something for him. After all, now she's in a band, she has more influence than the average unwind, doesn't she? The Harvest Clinic. The Harvest Clinic, echoes Connor. What for? Well, let's just say you're leaving Happy Jack today. Chomp, chomp, goes the other guard. Leaving? Come on, son, do we have to spell it out for you? You're a problem here. Too many other kids look up to you, and that's never good at a harvest camp. So the administration decided to take care of the problem. They advance on Connor, lifting up by the arms. No, you can't do this. We can, and we are. It's our job, and whether you make it hard or easy, it doesn't matter. Our job, it gets done either way. Connor looks at the other kids as if they might help him, but they don't. Goodbye, Connor, says one, but he doesn't even look in Connor's direction. The gum-chewing guard looks more sympathetic, which means there might be a way to get through to him. Connor looks at him pleadingly. It makes him stop chewing for an instant. The Connor thinks for a moment and says, I got a buddy looking for brown eyes on account of his girlfriend doesn't like the one he got. He's a decent guy. You could do a lot worse. What? We sometimes get dibs on parts and stuff, he says. One of the perks of the job. Anyway, all I'm saying is I can give you some peace of mind. You'll know your eyes won't go to some lowlife for nothing. The other guard snickers. Peace of mind. Good one. Okay, time to go. They pull Connor forward, and he tries to prepare for himself. But how do you prepare for something like this? Maybe what they say is right. Maybe he's not dying. Maybe he's just passing into a new form of living. It could be, right? Couldn't it? Couldn't it? He tries to imagine what it must feel like for an inmate to be led to his execution. Do they fight it? Connor tries to imagine himself kicking and screaming this way to Chop Shop. But what would be the use of that? If his time on Earth as Connor Lassiter is ending, then maybe he should use the time well. He should allow himself to spend his final moments appreciating who he was. No, who he still is. He should appreciate the last breaths moving in and out of his lungs while those lungs are still under his control. He should feel the tension and release of his muscles as he moves. He should see the many sights of Happy Jack with his eyes and store them in his brain. Hands off me. I'll walk myself, he orders the guards, and they instantly release him, perhaps surprised by the authority in his voice. He rolls his shoulders, cracks his neck, and strides forwards. The first step is the hardest, but from what moment on he decides that he will neither run nor dawdle. He will not quiver nor fight. He will take his last walk of his life in steady strides, and in a few weeks from now, someone, somewhere, will hold in their mind the memory that this young man, whoever he was, faced the unwinding with dignity and pride. That was chapter 64. Connor's being led off to his unwinding.